July 12th, 2024, 7:44 a.m. Entry number 1. Awake. I'm up. Been on my knees and in blank pages, looking for God to bring order to the chaos. I've been between His word and my words, in my journals where He helps me sort out what I feel and why I feel, and in the word of truth where I seek answers and comfort and direction. Some remedy to soothe me in the waiting. In the last year I've given birth, been commanded to rest, been commanded to live, but haven't known how to do the latter, or why it should be me who's meant to stop trying and start being. And recently I had a very transparent conversation with the Most High about how I feel He should let me in on the plan, to which He politely responded, "You're not listening." So naturally, I countered with the question, well, what are you saying? Or what have I missed? And so over the next couple of days, I just prayed, what do you want me to know? What am I not hearing? What am I not getting? What am I not seeing? And it ended up being that an idea that was conceived 4 years and some change ago of having an identity or a self-discovery journal prompt series that I thought of back in May of 2020 and haven't really dove into intentionally. That is what came to my mind as I thought about this platform and how I wanted to show up here. Petal strokes is what continued to show up in my mind. And once the idea took root, I felt like I got it. When I was writing Consumed, at one point I came to a standstill because I hadn't lived out the ending yet. I was writing the story as I was living through the experiences. And while I would like to say that I was busy in my self-discovery journey, the reality is I haven't been finding myself. I haven't been enjoying my life. I haven't been living my life because I haven't believed that I was worthy of a good life and of good things and of beautiful experiences. And that's where it all starts for real, with worth. It's the first pillar of the unLYSHed brand. And it's the one that relates to identity. And it is the one that if we can reconcile what God says about us with what we believe about ourselves, then we might actually get to access freedom, worthy, loved, healed, freed. And that is what it is to be unLYSHed. And so boom, there it was in my lap, the opportunity to turn this space, which I feel like I've mentioned it before, but now I see it. The opportunity to turn this space into petal strokes and to make it so that you and I, get to live through this experience of seeing, knowing, accepting, loving the person, the being that God stitched together in ourselves. That excites me. That this be like a live version of walking through the steps to drawing nearer to God and discovering what there is to love about His most prized possession in us. Initially, the work did seem selfish to me. Ain't we supposed to be doing for the kingdom? Ain't we supposed to be serving other people? And I wanted God to make it make sense to me. Like, why is this work important? And why is it important that you have me stop trying to do and rest? Why is it important that you have me stop trying to make life lessons from my life, from my experiences, and to live my life? And a couple things that have been made clear to me over the last couple of days is that, number one, doing has been my way of attempting to prove that I am worthy. Number two, and this is the truth that I'm clinging to in this season, I never had to do one thing for God to love me. And not only that, I never had to do one thing to be worthy. The unLYSHed definition of worth is inherent, immeasurable, irrevocable value. Nobody gave it to me but the Lord. And I didn't do anything to receive it. I am worthy because He says that I am worthy. I am loved because He says that I am loved. Not because I had to perform for it, not because I had to give blood for it, not because I had to be broken for it. As a matter of fact, love paid the price for me. I didn't have to pay the price for love. Thank you, Jesus. And so, wow, I have been living under the assumption that to receive goodness and to receive love and acceptance, it was about more than proving that I was worthy to other people. It was about being chosen and accepted and loved by other people. My abuse definitely validated the idea that to be loved would cost you something, would cost you everything. And that is a complete inversion of the truth. Love paid it all for me. I didn't have to pay anything for love. The price is too high, can't afford it. So no, I might not be enough and I might not be sufficient on my own. I may not be deserving. The Lord has said that we, his children, are worthy, and the Lord has said that we, his children, are loved. And there was a necessary task, a true lie that God had been working to confront, to pull out, and to heal. And there was the need for petal strokes. And I know why this work matters to me. I'm a survivor. I've been fragmented. I want to know the petals that make up my identity. I want to know them and I want to touch them. I want to nurture them. But I ask God, I'm like, why is it important that I put it out? Why is it important that I give it back to your people? And this is what he told me. A broken self-image is a barrier to freedom, because a broken or a damaged self-image is a thing that keeps us from accepting and embracing the love of God. If I don't believe what the word says about me, how can I believe what the word says about him? My doubt is not a reflection of his goodness, but my doubt is a problem in my faith. Whenever he tries to dish his love out to me, I won't believe that I deserve the goodness that he is attempting to give to me, because I don't think well of myself. And that's where it hit me. You want me to get it. And you want your children to know how much you care for us. You want your children to know that we never had to do a thing for you to love us. You love us because we are. You love us because we are yours. And so here's the space where we get to journal together, where I turn this existence that I have been having into life for real, where I take hold for real of what Ecclesiastes' whole point and purpose is. Enjoy your life and fear the Lord. Finally. I want you to be here with me. I want you to stay here with me. I want you to write with me. I think that this is going to be beautiful. And here is prompt number 1. Do my actions echo the reality that God has made me worthy of my life, of his love, and of good things? If so, how? And if not, why? I will see you next video, and I hope you're writing with me. Thank you for being here. I love you.